Yo! Video games.
All right, chat. So this is the thing that I was just putting together for the past like 20 minutes. And the same folks
Curious Joy
put together Cherry Bogart over there. Connecticut sent me a early of their Guilty Gear.
Curious Joy is
Rise the lightning!
Yes.
Literally gonna hit you with that badass overhead.
The sexy kind.
Soul Bad Guy is downstairs, right?
Damn.
So I have to go and
Oh, they're
Soul.
actually a team, or
Yeah, they fight each other.
Oh no way, that's dope.
Yeah, they fight each other.
They fight each other.
So, just so you guys can see, I'm trying to get the focus. Hang on a second, focus on these guys.
And then he like, how's the story to Guilty Gear go? And then like Kai hooks up with
You gotta
Soul's
talk to Wooly.
daughter or
You
something.
gotta talk to Wooly, man. That
Soul Bad Guy
goes
had
way
a
over my
wife,
head.
And the wife had a
it is all
baby
over the
gear,
place.
and then Kai hooked up with the baby
no
gear
idea.
and had a son.
Probably one of the most convoluted stories in fighting games I've ever
So it
understood.
connects to a base, right? So really nice detail. Connecticut's
Oh, yeah, the
makes
base
like
right
some
there.
of the dopest
You know what?
statues ever. Terry is amazing.
Yeah, that's the base right there.
So this is like a Guilty Gear, entourage statue
Yeah.
of both Kai and Soul. Hang on a second.
And you know what, Steve? Like for Guilty Gear, we're more of like the tournament Street Fighter players.
That's cool. So that's the dust that's coming up
Yes.
from his foot when he's jumping.
And
That's kind of
just-
cool. That's kind of cool.
I'm holding this here, but it actually holds together.
Yeah.
Right, just to show you how fucking wild this thing is.
Yeah.
If anybody's got the link, if a mod has a link for Connecticut's, you can see how ridiculously
I'll take
cool
10.
this shit looks.
Mhm.
I had to be really careful with this because of the camera.
When's
Super
Potemkin?
When is Potemkin?
Oh my God.
Where is Potemkin?
Mhm.
Potemkin.
Damn,
man.
look at that. Holy
When's Chip?
shit, dude.
When's Chip?
So anyway. It's classic, right? It isn't actually Strive. It's old school Kai, old school Soul.
Well,
I
he's
have to
the
go
better
get Soul.
because he's got the long hair and the ponytail.
I don't-
you know what I'm
I don't
saying? It's
like-
the better Kai.
I don't like,
Sexy.
casual dad clothing.
I am a
Kai.
fan. I do.
like the
I actually
designs.
like the more simplified designs.
the
I
designs.
don't.
I do.
I do.
I don't.
I think Leo's like way better looking in the new one.
Leo just looks like he walked out of a clothing store in the 70s.
Well, in
Kinda
Strive,
like
they're all buff now. Like they're
They're
all
all buff.
extra buff
They're
in
all
freaking
mega
Strive.
buff.
Yeah, I do not.
They got a buff upgrade.
I do not appreciate the casualization.
I like it.
Extra
I
buff
think they were a little too over designed.
don't like the casualization of guilty
anime.
Well, what is it? The
So this was in like a kind of a rough box because it is literally a prototype.
Yeah.
So they shot me over
They
this
were like literally,
prototype.
they had to carve it
You
themselves.
know what though? At the end of the day, I don't think Strive designs are bad at all though.
No, they're
It's
not.
like, they're a little more simplified, which is like, loses a little bit of its wacky charm, but it's still good.
yeah.
It still looks better than like 90% of other fighting game
It's on
designs.
your laptop for now.
Oh yeah. It's fun.
Keep it safe.
But
I'm just gonna pack this up.
yeah, no.
Jeez, I gotta see the freaking the
Soul.
Johnny's exactly the same as always. Johnny and Biker.
Dude, Johnny,
Johnny's
yeah.
the
So
same.
Johnny, and I'm gonna check him out. I think Johnny is even more try-hard, cool looking than he was before. You gotta agree with me, right? That's not just me.
I'm so
No, he just means try hard. In
I mean
general.
that-
I know.
Like the guy is like he's trying so hard to be cool.
I
He just
know.
ticks all the boxes,
Yeah.
right?
Because he was the sexy guy that May and all of her crew are just lusting over the entire freaking Guilty Gear lore.
Yeah.
So it just comes with the territory of the
Ooh.
character.
You know,
Johnny.
Yeah. No, that's what I was gonna say. Like the thing is, like with Guilty Gear, you're more like a tournament player, right? Where you don't really care too much about the lore, and the lore is like too much. But like in Street Fighter, you love the lore and you play it.
You're
like,
lore-loving
You lore lover.
Lore loving.
I mean, to be honest, when it comes to
He doesn't love the lore, he ships it.
yes, when
No.
it comes to
Yes.
when it comes to anime fighters, I tend to not pay attention to
Not
the lore
to pay,
because
yeah.
it just goes fucking
but
over
for
the
Street
fucking
Fighter,
side. But Street Fighter doesn't have the traditional anime fighter storyline.
Yeah.
So I think that's why.
So Steve,
I think that's why.
I actually found it's a
resonate.
traditional
Yeah.
fighter storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, exactly.
I mean, it really focuses on the fact that it's just a story about everybody else. You know, it's a story about each individual character.
Because like back in the day, we were on the different side. Because like most of the people at Family Fun weren't really caring about, oh man, like the true story of Street Fighter. They just wanted to play and like whoop some ass. Like we were there, like, oh, dude, we want to know about the story and like the comics and all that kind of stuff.
I like that. I was the lore keeper too.
No, but most of the guys at Family Fun just wanted to be like the best. They wanted to like
they played the hell of the game because they understood how to all the functionalities.
Yeah.
To them, the characters are functions. Right? Yeah, pretty much.
And for us, we were like
we got,
and I think it was like that for Max as well, right?
That's when things started getting really good for us. We were really good during the Alpha series.
Yes.
Alpha series, they really focused on story and they brought it all together in like a fold in Alpha 3. So you can imagine my disappointment when Third Strike came out, or not just Third Strike, but the Generation, Second Impact, and stuff like that. They just took the story of all the characters and said, "Fuck it, we're gonna put all these new characters in here. Some of them will have the same moves as the other ones,
my God,
and nothing will get." And it enraged me.
Cut the cord and move on.
No, I'm angry. When's Rumbleverse? I'm angry.
When's Rumbleverse?
Play Naraka.
When's Rumbleverse?
I was Azuna dropping fools left and right in that game. It was so great.
Simmons loves Naraka.
How's Nier? How's the Nier collab?
It's great. I just can't believe there hasn't been a meltdown on the internet over it, because it's a game made in China, which has very different policies legally. So she's wearing skirts now.
Oh, her whole butt isn't hanging out.
Nope. She's wearing skirts.
That's why the internet's not...
shorts.
Yeah. Okay. Like she's got like was it like biker shorts underneath, basically.
Bullshit.
I'm like,
3.
well, I don't know how all the weird chuds on the internet haven't like collectively exploded.
Okay.
This is gonna go poorly.
Yes.
Now 3, 2, 1.
I will hold for you just in case.
Nice. That works.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, go on.
But no, they're obviously they're just skins.
Oh, we're out of focus. Sorry, Chad.
They're just skins, but they have a whole like funny story mode campaign thing that they do, where like you do events, like you do this shit during the match, and you unlock little like
That's cool.
story segments, and you can earn specific quests like redemption stuff. You know, I want to get a meal's head, stick it on someone. It's fun.
Meat, cheese.
Kenny's like, Max is showing off these figures. This is my meat and cheese.
Yeah, I got meat and cheese. That's what I got. There you go, man. I got your comic book.
So,
Comic book.
oh, thank you.
Well, speaking of stuff to show off,
Yeah.
I'm going to show off the presents I got for you guys from EVO.
Yeah, like that's what we're doing. We're showing stuff off.
Yeah!
I got stuff for you in the car. I gotta remember.
Oh God, car stuff.
Well, I don't have the car. I'll have to go get it.
So, Kenny,
Oh.
I got Kenny a dope-ass Mortal Kombat Scorpion poster.
Whoa.
So that's pretty sick. We were, I was streaming with Chris, and we were getting all the cool stuff for everybody, so.
Nice. Then it's signed.
Yeah, pretty sick.
Whoa.
For Max, Max gets a sick-ass poster of Spawn.
Spawn!
You
Soon
guys
to be in
spoon.
Fortnite Spawn.
Yes!
You got
Soon to
him
be
a
in
poster
Fortnite
of
everything.
Simmons? Oh, that's so sweet.
Yes!
Here you go. You get a poster
That's my
of
Simmons
Simmons.
poster. Don't touch.
Don't touch his Simmons poster.
Yeah. And then the other one is for JJ.
One for the J.
One for JJ. And she gets a ginormous poster of Bowser!
Hey.
And all of the cool baddies that are on there as well. So some of the dope stuff right
that's
there.
pretty cool, actually.
So, Simmons, unfortunately, I didn't see any posters of...
There was Xenogears.
I didn't. Well, there were Xenogears, but I was looking for either Doom or I was looking for oh God, what's his name?
No, it's okay. I found the Xenoblade artist.
Shulk?
No,
I bought
Zelda Man.
Donkey
Zelda Man.
You said Ganondorf.
No, I said
Doom or Ganondorf?
Doom or Ganondorf. So I was looking for those two, and I didn't see any. So what I did is order it. So that stuff is on the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's
Order
already
there.
on the way.
All right, I found a Ricky plush.
Yeah, what was like in Artist Alley, much less like the vendors and stuff. That was
It was
crazy
huge,
cool.
man. That
It was
Artist Alley's
huge.
gets bigger every year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keaters did Gangbusters, by the way.
Yeah.
Buster Keaters.
My favorite thing was
They
that
bet it
like,
all on black.
I was trying to go over to Keater's booth, and I think I was either Tree or Chris or someone
I was almost
was like, he's like, Keeters is next to the one artist with the big booby art, and I'm like,
Okay, that doesn't
any
narrow it down.
idea how-
That doesn't narrow it
I'm
down
like,
at all.
any idea how little that narrows it down?
Does not narrow it
Like
down at
Batman
all.
Beyond meme right now, just like
Yeah.
any idea how little that narrows it down.
So Peters is next to every artist in Artist Alley.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I was streaming too. I was streaming the actual artist alley, and there's certain areas where I was like, nope, not that, nope,
Yeah.
Twitch,
Can't go
nope,
there.
not doing that. Nope, we're not watching this. Nope, we're not
Cheers.
looking at this either.
I didn't have time to come back to the booth for the.
Damn.
Oh,
Meat.
beef.
Damn. I didn't have,
Beef.
That
It's
is
what's
meat.
for dinner.
For the
Been eating
charms.
salad for six years.
Yeah.
because I wanted to come back for the charms. But I was doing a lot of stuff
Yeah.
for Twitch.
Instant ban. If I showed off some of the stuff on
Can
those
he bit
places,
off more
man.
than he could chew this Evo?
Oh yeah,
That's
I bit
crazy.
off 100% more than I can chew. So I talked to Twitch, and I'm like, Twitch, I want to do some cool stuff for you guys. You know, Evo's coming out. I literally bit off more than I could chew because not only was I like, getting coverage for Twitch, like cosplayers, TikTok, all kinds of shit for like Twitch. Then I also told them, yeah, I'll do some taco reviews as well. So then I had to do taco reviews. So like somewhere. I had to, Simmons, I'm like, please, on the last day, can you take me over here so I could get these tacos so I could review them for
At
Twitch?
first, I was like, "What the hell
Yes,
is he
I,
talking
like, I need
We're,
to do
where
this.
it's like bright early in the morning,
Yeah.
Monday after evening. Like, you want to go fucking
Yeah.
where? Get tacos?
I'm
Where the fuck are we going?
I'm so glad I didn't carpool with Kenny.
Carpool with me.
I'll have to
You
do
know
all that
what
stuff in the
morning?
morning.
It was worth it.
It was worth it. You got some good tacos?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Even my girlfriend was like, "Super. These are good tacos.
These are godlike? Okay.
These are the best." Like she was like, "These are the best tacos I've
Yeah.
had outside of Chicago."
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Chicago tacos.
Oh my god.
There is.
There's a big Mexican culture.
There's some like legit like stuff that I've seen
yeah.
in Chicago. for
Chicago.
that,
There's a very big Mexican culture.
And she's really particular about how you make the tortillas.
Yeah.
And she found a place there where the tortillas were done
Handmade.
correctly.
Yeah.
Correctly.
Yeah.
Tortillas. Roll your
So
R.
I also agreed to do a taco review for Twitch because TwitchCon is going to be in Vegas. So like, oh, okay, we love your taco streams. Yeah, we'd love it. Like, you know, so like we really love the idea of like, so yeah, definitely bit off more than I can chew. Especially because Evil's already busy. You know, like
Gunflame!
yeah, Gunflame.
Gunflame!
You know, like we had a meet and greet at the me and Simmons. Then we did the Project L takeover, and yeah, definitely. But I managed doing it all, and then I didn't get to sit with these guys that much because I was on the fucking floor during the finals.
Yeah, you were in the front.
Yeah, I was in the front filming, like, you know, like crazy shit. And like they only like it's funny. I did hours of footage. They like probably used like, you know, like 15 minutes at the
15
most.
minutes. Yeah.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
You gotta get only the good
Yeah.
stuff.
You know?
You know, they gave away my seat, but I'm like, I deserve it. You know, like, you know, it was at the end, like every seat was packed.
Volcanic and the Viper!
It's not on the Twitch VODs. It's like on Twitch's. There's some of it on Twitter. There's some of it on Instagram. There's gonna be something on TikTok that I did. So, yeah.
Come to New York and get some bomb ass
Yeah.
pizza. What Monday?
Yeah.
New York has a lot to live up to from some of the best pizza I've had in Chicago. I'm just gonna say.
Well, here's the thing. It's 100% total different pizza.
It is, but
But the last time we were there, we got that
100%.
deep dish stuff, right?
We went to
Crunch
Luminardi's.
running around,
That's an interesting piece, right?
Yeah.
I was not impressed with Luminardi's.
Neither was I.
Pequods.
Because
That's the best. That
Pequods.
is
I've eaten at Pequods so many times because of working at IG. It's good.
Yes.
Pequods is good.
And even
Where am I?
even NRS Tyler from NRS was like Pequods. I'm like, been there, great.
Yep.
Where are my Chicago peeps
You're-
at?
you're-
You gotta go to some hole in the wall, right?
Yeah.
That isn't like
What's the-
Illuminati's is a chain.
Right.
What's the
And
best
anyone,
pizza in
from what I
Chicago?
understand, anyone in
Pequods.
Chicago or from Chicago will tell you, like, we don't go to those tourist trap deep dishes.
No.
Yeah,
You know, we go to like these places. Like we have our places that we go to, and we just send the tourists. to
Go that way, yeah.
We go that way.
Yeah.
What the hell? Holy.
What's that big
Holy
Chicago
shit.
place that's like, it's like this giant place where they have like the hot dogs and they have the
That's
spaghetti.
an actual effect. It's
Viper!
an actual
Yeah.
effect.
It's a fire, dude.
Yeah,
It's a
fire effect.
Fire effect. Holy
That's
I forget.
sick.
They have one in LA and like inside they have like the Portillo's. Yes, Portillo's. Yeah, we have a Portillo's in LA.
Don't reveal our secrets. I did reveal your secrets. I just said that, like, hey, like, The real best pizza is somewhere else. Where the
Yeah,
tourists
so
don't
when
know.
I first went to, it was UFGT in 2014, Dustin Kane, Godspeed, he knew of this one place, and we took like a ride share out in the middle of nowhere, just some suburb place, right? And there was just a pizza joint, fits like maybe 40 people, like pretty small.
And
And we just got it was fucking amazing. Could not believe how good it was. And probably the best pizza I've had was just like, some hole in the wall. It's like some grandma made this pizza.
They
for
put a
us.
bag
That's
over
literally-
Max's head so he couldn't see.
That's
where they
literally
were.
what I mean.
Yeah,
right now.
exactly.
That's literally what I mean. It's some hole in the wall pizza place that I was like, no, this is the best.
Let me look at it. No, that's the box.
He ate it all.
That's Pizza Hut, dude.
No, it's not.
That's
That's
Pizza
some
Hut.
theater pizza.
Nope.
That was like movie theater pizza.
Nope.
Did you get that from AMC?
No. Oh my God. Ew.
No.
Ugh.
No.
Ugh.
Steve's like, no.
Ugh.
Like how high his voice got. No.
My voice is still recovering, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys sounded like
my
you were all
voice
sick
cracked.
and you came back. I was like,
Yeah,
oh shit.
it wasn't. It was just our voice. Cause dude, we were in the booth, like at the Project L booth.
Yeah.
Just basically
that was just
testing.
basic exhaustion. Really.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Every Evo's like that. You know, you come back and you're just
but
like, geez.
we'd have to say, like, even Simmons said, like, this is the EVO that we literally got stopped the most
Yeah.
Yeah.
for like people like recognizing.
Well,
us.
there was just more people there per
Yeah,
capita.
yeah,
in
yeah.
general, you know?
it was wild, man. We were like going to places and it was like boom, boom, boom. It would take me like a good like 30 minutes to get from one part of the show
My
floor.
Evo experience.
Yeah, just like, and that's crazy, man, because like
I guess it
It's
feels-
crazy when you need to go do things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think exactly. I was about to say. I think it feels different because the last times we had the meet and greets.
Yes.
So we were able to meet everybody at one time,
Yeah.
and then they didn't really
And then greet
have a
them.
need to see us again. But in this one, like they saw us and they had to stop because there was no other chance.
there's
we didn't
no
really
real
have.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
much
not
it.
really
like a
meet and
few.
greet. Yeah.
Like it was one for me.
So they were all over the place.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of how it felt. But
We
Yeah, I
went to
still
a
think
place
so.
that even Jay Wong was super pumping.
Momofuku?
No, not Momofuku.
Puku Puku.
What's up, Kenny?
The cow. Now you got me. Zhao
Jugubaco.
Dumplings.
Lacapuco.
Which was a
Yeah,
good
Klakamaka.
I'm trying to listen to Seven. Shut up.
Chinese restaurant.
Right.
But you know what it wasn't? It wasn't as good as that one Chinese restaurant we went to at PSX.
Waka Flocka.
Oh, yeah, the third floor one.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the top. That place was really good.
Yeah.
It's called My China.
Was that what it was
It's
called?
My China.
Wow, I didn't.
And
I, don't even
I
remember
went
what it
there
was
again
called.
years later when I played Samurai Showdown early. It was literally right next to that place. I was like, I'm going to go back there. It wasn't as good. Different ownership.
Oh.
But yeah, remember that one
Damn.
where dude, we got super like, we got passed in that one time. I don't know if you were there for that, Kenny. We went to that third floor of that San Francisco mall.
Yeah.
They were
Oh.
about to close, and we were like, "No, we don't want to bug these guys." And then the guy that was like hosting the place was like, "Are you Max?" And I was like, "Yeah, we were gonna eat here, but we don't want you guys. You close in like 30 minutes." He's like, "No, get in here!" So he like set us up at this big table that was busy as shit, and it was delicious, like amazing
Best
Chinese
food I've had so
food.
far.
So fucking good.
So far. However, I have heard, pray tell, there is some amazing Chinese food in Chicago.
Oh,
Well, you said San Francisco. That's where you guys were.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
which makes
well,
sense.
yeah.
because
I
it's
mean,
San
the
Francisco.
fact that you said the best Chinese food is in San Francisco. I'm like,
well,
really?
Dude,
no,
it's
yeah,
the-
because San Francisco is a very.
I mean,
It is-
with the history of
With
San
the history of San
Francisco.
Francisco.
Yeah.
pretty much
New
where-
York and San Francisco are like the epicenter for like
Chinese food.
Chinese food.
The best Chinese food I had was literally in LA's Chinatown, where they actually took me up to like a buffet area.
Right, but
that
on
was
the second
that
floor.
was the ocean, and they had the little carts, right?
I think so.
And the carts would come up. Yeah, I think that's
You
called
mean
the ocean.
the little carts? That's oh Jesus, my brain is farting. I just had dim sum. I just had dim sum.
yeah.
Yeah, the little carts. I believe that's called Ocean over there. Something Ocean in downtown in Chinatown.
Yeah, downtown.
But it was still really good. So I can recommend
Yeah,
what
Bay Area
Jiaoling-
and New
Jiaoling
York.
dumplings. Very good, but I would still say the best is
Vancouver, I
San
could say
Francisco.
Vancouver as well.
But then again, Max is the new ownership, so maybe not.
Yeah.
Oh, they changed the chefs and stuff.
I guess so. I
Well,
guess.
Days are gone.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but that was definitely the best Chinese food I ever had.
Yeah, sometimes you like they think that
And it's Chinese food. Like it's
they
not
think
so much, not
the
too much American
customers
Chinese
don't
food.
notice I go to like a
I think you have to take off his waist and then put it on.
Oh, you're right.
what was it, a Cuban restaurant,
Ooh.
and they have like the best stuff, and then like a month in they changed the chef, and you could just taste the difference because it's so authentic. But the different chef is just trying to emulate that, and you just know it's like it's not
the guy before.
the guy before, and it's just it's like nah, this is trash. Like this is no bueno.
He's building some Legos, chat.
I'm building a Lego, chat. You'll see it soon. You just saw Kai, and you're about to see, Ken.
Yeah.
So
Use your imagination.
let's talk MK1 at freaking EVO,
Fucking
bro.
A,
Absolutely bonkers. The movement speed was way better. We got to talk to a lot of the freaking devs that were there too. Yeah, and I was okay. So this is what I did when
I feel like you're in the same boat as me, getting kind of excited.
Yes, like it's actually starting to like
Coming together.
Before I was a little disappointed. Things were like, this isn't like, and now things are starting to really get
Coming
into
together.
the game.
You see Reptile and shit. It's coming together.
Reptile. Actually, my favorite one right now is Havoc. Like Havoc was freaking fun. Like the stuff that he was doing, I was like, oh my god. So Havoc and Tanya right now are like my go-tos right now. Hopefully she'll have some of the swaggy stuff she did in X. And then, am I saying her name right? Lee May? Is it Lee May? Lee May. Yeah. So, Lee May is also, she has some swaggy stuff in the air. So the fun thing that I remember is the fact that I got to tell Ed Boon what I predicted what was going to happen for MK1 storyline, because again, we're story guys. Yeah. And, I told Ed Boon, I was like, you know what? I think what's going to happen right now is that it's going to have a, choose your own adventure kind of story where you get to actually choose which ending you can go through depending on how you either fight against Liu Kang or you fight with Liu Kang, and that will determine what ending you'll actually get. And there's different scenarios and paths that will be able to go through the entire story. I think that's what's going to happen. And Ed Boon was like, that's like maybe three, what did he say?
33?
Yeah, 33% or something like that. He said, I was like, I was like, I knew it. He's like, that's about 33%. And he thought about it for a while. So I think, so I'm thinking that he knows a little bit more about, so yeah, I'm like, okay, it was cool.
Ed Boon don't know shit.
He don't know shit. It's like, yeah, he's doing something there. But yeah, I was freaking, I was like, yeah! I was like, yes. Yeah. Ed Boon asking permission from us to take a picture. Yes. What the fuck, man? That doesn't make any sense, bro. No. You're Ed fucking Boon. You don't ask us to take pictures. You demand it. We ask you. We ask you, and he says, I'm gonna post this. And you're like, yes, Boon, yes. Yes. You don't ask us, man.
Like where Steve was like at the book. Oh, what the Steve, fuck? Let's go play the thing. And like we see Ed and he's like, oh.
Yeah, he's just chilling there too. He's just chilling there with the fans and hanging out and stuff like that.
And on his ass.
So here's the thing about Ed. We've seen him do that multiple times. He's just that guy that will just come and hang out with the people that are supporting the game. Yeah. He literally did that with the last Mortal Kombat 9 tournament at EVO. Well, which was it was actually kind of small. Yeah. It was very small. And
it was like a side tournament.
Yeah, it was like literally a side tournament. And
I remember that 2014.
24. Oh my god.
That was our first
EVO?
That was your guys' first EVO.
That was our first EVO.
Yep.
2014, holy shit.
It's almost been 10 years.
Mortal Kombat is celebrating its 30th anniversary, Steve.
Yeah.
I was watching Kyle Bossman had a video on EVO, and he was talking about like how like the big three always dominate, right? Yeah. And then he's like, so Mortal Kombat is celebrating 30 years of Mortal Kombat. 30 years. 30 years.
30 years.
He just sat there and stared for a bit. And then continued. He's like, 30 years, huh?
But you know, it's funny, he did that again this year. He was at the MK11 tournament, like in the front row.
Right, he was just chilling there, watching there. So yeah, and that's the thing is that even if it was a side tournament and it was just like a group of us and we're all celebrating and we're all just playing the game and going in, that was the first tournament that Sonic made, I guess major you'd say, that one that Sonic Fox won, and that was the one that I gave him my controller, and he would not have won if I didn't give him my controller, so that I won that tournament, by the way.
Right on his dick.
The idea that he was just hanging out with like the people, just like he was a regular dude. He was just like, hey, what's going on? Just gives me so much respect for the guy. And not only that,
Hidden, dude. It was
Not only
super
that,
hidden.
It's just dick flap.
but there was combos that he had never seen before that people were doing with
it was a cyber
Sub-Zero.
sub.
It was cyber Sub-Zero.
He was blown away.
Yeah, he actually couldn't believe the crazy combos that were happening. So you could tell that he is just a genuine fan of his own game.
Yeah.
And he just loves to see how people interact and enjoy the game with the stuff that he creates.
Yeah.
It's a great feeling. It's a great to like it creates something and people are just like, oh my god, it's so sick, and they create more out of it. You know, so
He's just a cool ass dude.
yeah. Much respect for that. So yeah, but that was fun. That was super fun. Tekken was absolutely insane. The line, I'm gonna say, I think the longest line was Tekken, but I think MK1 kind of rivaled.
You didn't see Project L.
Project L line.
Project L was like Smash Brothers, bro. Where it went around the back and looped.
Well, that's what I saw with freaking Tekken.
Yeah,
yeah. I saw
Tekken
Tekken's
around
line
the loop,
loop,
yeah.
bro.
No, but Project L went around the back and looped. But Project L had the biggest.
This might connect. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no. Project L had the biggest section for the most, for most games. Like for like the most setups.
Oh, okay.
And since they were doing 2v2s, I think the line moved fairly fast. Like,
Yeah.
How many of you guys out there waited in the Project L booth? How long did you guys wait?
Yeah, damn.
Oh, it had the largest floor space, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Project L had the largest.
It's
floor
Riot.
space
They
for
can
sure.
afford it.
I was just about to say. I was just about to say that. I'm like, Riot really is going in with that.
That game gonna get supported.
Oh yes, it is. That's pretty dope.
Waited like 10 minutes for pad. 35, 45 minutes. Yeah, that's what I said. Go to I made my. I was talking during my stream. I'm like, wait in the pad line. You will go. You will play much faster. And believe me, the game feels great on a pad.
Oh.
Yeah, and then literally, like when we did our thing,
I know. I'm just
like after a while,
this
we're
out
just
of the
like, you
way.
know what? We're just gonna make it on pad because like
Yeah. It take too long for them to switch around and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's only make. Oh
it
god.
took too long because like when we did our booth takeover, like a lot of times what happened because it's not even it's not even a beta.
I personally think that game is going to be more prominent on pad for a lot of players.
Yeah.
I think once people start playing that game either on pad or hitbox, I don't think that's a fight stick game. That's just my interpretation.
Max liked it. There was a lot of people on fight stick and stuff like that.
I'll suffer.
Yeah,
suffer.
Max loves the fight
And
sticks.
I hated Marvel 3 on Fight Stick too, and I felt like it was more of a pad game, but I just got used to it.
Yeah.
Because it's so different, you know. It's like, oh, these buttons are in the wrong places.
Dude, that.
All right, it's done.
Hey, here we go.
Oh my god.
All right, let's suck a stage.
Okay, so chat again. This is from Connecticut.
Keyboard would work great.
Same guys that made the big Terry statue back there. We just put Kai together. This is an early prototype of a Soul Bad Guy versus Kai Kisk, full ensemble. Don't touch that, Steve.
Oh,
trust me. Unless you don't know how to hold it, you have to
from
be
a base, right?
super
Hold the
careful.
base,
It's weird. There's 3 points you have to actually make sure are always colliding.
Okay.
So this one's a bit easier to hold.
Maybe Steve hold that one and then you hold.
Maybe, yeah.
So you can get them both on the screen at the same time.
Or you got a loose piece. So these are all held together by magnets and stuff, right?
But how do they work?
So you can see that Soul effing Bad Guy looks absolutely wild, and that thing isn't glowing. I don't think it actually has illumination.
Maybe put a light to it.
But you can put like a light to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, like so fucking sick. So if somebody wants to come over here and hold this one. I'll go grab Kai's piece.
So you're pushing it together, right?
No, we're not going to push anything together.
No, I'm saying because you said it's 3 pieces, so you're pushing this together.
No, we're not doing any of that right now. Okay. They do connect.
Yeah.
But you'll need to put them flat on a base in order for that to take place.
Yeah. Because I could see because I was like, what is he sliding down on? He's attacking this way.
So yes, you'll have to twist it the other direction.
Twist it, pull it.
Yeah. So there you go. Because I was like, why is he attacking?
They literally like
Jesus Christ!
Like it looks so ridiculously cool, dude.
I'm making kiss.
Oh, yeah, right.
Now kiss.
Go kiss.
So
Yeah,
ridiculously cool. Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
So
Look, cut
these-
his diaper!
Incredibly cool. I mean, you should check with Connecticut, see if there's like pre-orders available for these. I know that these are early. These are like early prototypes. Let's flip
You
around.
see the face.
Yeah, I think you
Flip
guys.
around. You
I
that's my side.
You
Flip it
go
and
that
dip it?
side and I go this way.
You're flipping and a dipping it?
And Max, you turn around.
There you go. That's way better. Yeah, that's
Look at
actually
that shit,
That's
man.
actually the spot
Yeah.
it's supposed to be.
Right over here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, look at that. Crazy. I've had these for like about a month, and I was waiting for a good opportunity to pop them open. But yes, these aren't figures, Chad. These are handmade statues. So
Excuse me, they're not like that's what I tell women when they come see my room and they see all my
I'm gonna have to take a screenshot.
they see all my action figures in my room.
Simmons, I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of this.
Yeah.
I want your face to be in the middle and give me like a wow face. There you go. Now you're really close. I was saying from the chair. There you go.
See how close.
There you go. Pretty sick.
Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, there you go.
Very
Up there, right there, right there.
All right,
That's perfect.
I'm gonna put these guys down because I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, like similarly, like all these parts are being held together by magnets,
Yeah.
and each
And how do they
arm
work?
that I connected to, like it was a freaking Lego set, all composed the whole thing.
Dear Lord.
You're just gonna find a spot.
So
All right, over here.
wild, right?
Yeah,
Or just right there.
Absolutely crazy. Thank you for letting me show that stuff off, because yes, like they made a huge variety of fighting game figures. You know those giant Monster Hunter things? They had like a full Rathalos set. They had a Zenogre set of like all the hunters
Oh my
like attacking
god,
the
no,
Zenogre.
dude, I saw that shit in Akihabara.
It's so
in
sick.
Japan. Like
Yep.
some of that stuff is wild.
Yeah, like and they
Wildly
make those
detailed.
really big sets like
Yeah.
that. So, anyway,
Oh, exactly.
did you crash the site? That tends to happen.